Hi, it's Ryan, and you're watching Monday on Gays of the Week. Sense the tone. So, I'm just kind of making my video impromptu right now because usually I think of like, oh, what am I going to talk about, blah, 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 but this is just, I don't know. I just felt like talking about this, so I set up a light, I set up the camera, and I pressed record, and here I go. So, recently, I've started working on a documentary that I want to make. It's been in the works for a couple of years now. It started with a documentary I wanted to do on marriage equality, and now it's turned into just equality in general, based on recent discoveries that I've come across, and maybe things that you know about, and maybe I don't, but the point is there are tons of things that exist in this country, and in the world, but most importantly in this country right now, in this moment, that are incredibly unfair to you and me, if you're watching this and you're gay. And it's absurd. And I can't wrap my head around how to do something about it and how to fix it. And I came to this point where, I don't know, I got so into it that it's like consuming me. I almost feel like, I don't want to compare myself to Heath Ledger, and I don't want anyone to think that I'm going to overdose on anything, but you know how when he took on that role in Batman, he got really consumed with the character and it drove him crazy? I almost feel like I'm getting too consumed by the research that I'm doing and the stories that I'm looking into, because it's taking a toll, and it has me constantly on edge, and I'm frustrated. And there's so much I want to share with you guys and talk to you about, but that would defeat the point of me making a documentary. And the documentary is going to be incredibly hard to do. I'm going to have to raise a ton of money, and I'm going to have to get a couple of investors, and I'm going to need so many people to work on it and help me out, but I'm really excited about it, and I want to shift my focus, everything that I'm doing outside of work, to this, to working towards equality, because I can't even sit here and think about how we don't have it. It's just absurd. What peeves me even more is that most of the reasoning behind all of this is that people just still think it's a choice, and that we're choosing to be immoral in the eyes of the Lord, and that most of this country is religious, and because of that, we don't have full equality. It's just hard when you can connect the dots, but other people can't. And the big question is how do we make everyone connect the dots? And how do we do something about this now? Because to me it's simple, but in the world, in this country, it's not so simple. So, what do you guys think? I want to know what you think about all of this. Where do you stand? How do you feel right now? Do you not care? Do you not feel like you don't have the same rights as everyone else? Because it's not something you feel every day. But when you think about it, I'm sorry this is so serious. I will end it now. On that note, let's get straight to the questions. Brian and Daniel asked, do I have plans to grow a stash for Movember?
Hi guys, it's Brian.
Oops, and the video just started. No, I do not. I've actually sported facial hair for the past few months, and now I am doing the whole clean shaven thing. Scott, you asked if I have been in massive credit card debt, and yes, I am sitting in it right now. You can't see it because the camera doesn't go that low. It does suck because you feel like you're climbing a wall that never ends. Yeah, that's how it feels, because you're like, oh, I paid off a little more, but then you're accumulating the interest and it just sucks. And so yeah, I am in about $10,000. I'm in about $10,000 of debt from all those music videos I made, and I totally do not regret it one bit. And I'm happy to have that debt, because what I was able to do with the money I spent I'm just so incredibly proud of, but now I gotta pay it off. Roland and Ross asked what my favorite social networking site is. And I have to honestly say, I don't have one right now. I really don't. Miles, you asked what our holiday pet peeves are, and one of mine is Christmas traffic. It's like, it's Christmas! And everybody gets in their cars and like, ooh, and sitting in traffic. And then those poor, poor people who should never have to do the job of just, they stand there and just direct parking lot traffic. They just do their arm like this, and it's like, I mean, I guess it's good because it's creating jobs, but I feel so sorry for them that they have to do that. And I'm just like, no, I got it. You don't have to do that. I know where to go. It's either right or straight into the wall. All right, you guys, that's it for me this week. Like I said, my question is just kind of, how do you feel about where we're at with equal rights? And does it anger you? Do you not think about it at all? Thanks for watching. Have a fabulous rest of the week. And don't forget to watch the rest of the gays. Okay, bye.